Something remarkable happened about 2 years ago in March of 2022. And that was a bill called the Sunshine Protection Act, uh, was introduced in the Senate and voted on unanimously and passed in a way that we don't see support for anything these days. The House, however, dropped the ball. Legislation was introduced, they couldn't get anything done, and for whatever reason, despite unanimous support on the other side of Congress, our representatives in the House just did not care. The idea of the Sunshine Protection Act is to stick with summer. There are two states that don't switch twice a year. I believe it's Arizona and Hawaii. But the rest of us find ourselves changing our clocks forward an hour, back an hour, twice a year for what really doesn't appear to bring us any value or convenience. Well, in both World War II and 1973, daylight saving time was actually brought into being used year round. We didn't go to winter hours, and that was to save fuel. During World War II, we had general resources management activities. Everybody got on board. And in 1973, we had this major fuel crisis. And despite that, there were complaints. So a year later, it was repealed. The support for getting rid of daylight saving time has been, I don't know anybody who's ever thought it was a good idea or liked it, and always found it to be something from yesteryear, for the farmers or something, I remember being told as a kid. But since 2015, 30 states have introduced legislation to put an end to changing our time zones twice a year. That's a pretty big deal. So nothing happened 2 years ago. Otherwise, we would have known about it last year and we wouldn't be changing our clocks tonight. But yesterday, on Friday, 12 senators, bipartisan, introduced legislation again to put an end to this daylight saving time, daylight standard time nonsense. A companion bill has been introduced to the House, and, well, based on how the House doesn't work, I don't have a lot of faith that they're going to do anything this time either. Whether you call it daylight savings time or summer time or daylight saving time, it doesn't matter, even though daylight savings time is wrong. We're not saving time. We're not putting it away. We're not getting it at a discount. There isn't a savings of. But if you want to stop needing to change your clocks, contact your congressperson. It's as simple as that. It's so not a big deal. It's not controversial. And it's something that we've been doing wrong for a really long time.